So shout out, by the way, to Podboy, who's been posting these. So first off, so Podboy's been posting these, and he's been posting older episodes of Bobby Lee when less people watched him.
It's Podman, Pop.
Fair enough. And by the way, always respect the Zoolander reference.
I think I got the black lung, Pop.
This is from Tigerbelly 2019. We learned some valuable information here. Bobby has relapsed on meth and alcohol, and Khalyla is taking advantage of the situation rather than getting Bobby the help he needs. Bobby was addicted to meth? Did you know that?
I don't know.
Khalyla needs Bobby to do the podcast. That's all.
Here's another thing.
Okay, so this is... Bro, what you're about to hear is fucking wild.
That's going on with me. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
I told you guys earlier that Eric Griffin and my brother called Khalyla last week and saying that I'm having a nervous breakdown, that I should be put away or something.
That's not what they said.
What did they say?
You made it sound...
That you should be confined in 5150?
What did they say?
Coming from a 5150 three-peater, me?
Three-peater.
She's been 5150 three times. Now, let's explain what 5150 is for not everyone. 5150 is the California version of the Baker Act. We have it here. But for the most part, every state has something like
involuntary 72-hour psychiatric holds.
Where if you start doing something that looks like you're a danger to yourself or to somebody else, every state's different. But I can tell you Florida because I know Florida. In Florida, you need to have a family member and a third party be like, okay, yeah, this person, 72 hours are a danger to themselves. That's basically the loony bin lockup. That 30 for the most part, most states is 72 hours. If you're a different state, tell me the name of yours. 5150s is California's. So she has been involuntarily locked up 3 times. So you're telling me the woman who jerked off dogs and fucked not one, but 2 of her brothers was locked up 3 times for being crazy? Get out of town. No, seriously, leave.
No, seriously, get out of America.
Yeah.
That's absolutely not what you need, and that's not what they said.
What did they say?
They said they basically echoed my sentiments about you, which I told you privately 3 weeks ago, is that I think that you're going through a manic phase.
Women do this, and it's not just her, but she's really bad at this. They're not medical professionals. They're not psychiatrists. They're not therapists. But they immediately... women, nobody loves to misdiagnose somebody more than women do. You see it all the time, right? Immediately, because somebody once called her manic. Now, everybody who does something that annoys her is also manic.
Yeah.
Or bipolar.
I learned a new diagnosis. Now I'm going to diagnose everyone that minorly inconveniences me.
Or the female N-word, narcissist.
I think that your thoughts are scrambled. I think that your actions are very erratic.
Manipulative, insane woman.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell your brother that because I was hoping maybe it was my perception that was fooling me.
By the way, shout out to Podboy for pointing this out. Pushing multiple narratives to distance herself from any accountability.
And when he finally told me and said, hey, this is what I've been noticing, I was like, oh, thank God. Then I can finally... we can finally all talk about it, and in case you don't believe me. Because, my word's not everything.
Mersh, you're pretty good at the women like this, and I think I'm pretty good at this, too. She is doing the...
She's a peach.
Manipulation 101 is what I would call what she's doing, right? Everything if you wrote a book about how to manipulate somebody...
Yeah, she's manipulating Bobby. She's manipulating his friend and his brother, too.
And the audience. She's manipulating everybody.
It's just my perception. But,
I think you're manic, but then, see, they take accountability out of it by saying, hey, what do I know? The whole, hey, what do I know? In case it's fucked up, you don't want to be blamed for it,
So, I don't know. Do you want to talk about
it? It really is the ultimate out, right? You're like... I'm just thinking you're manic and narcissistic and you have all these mental issues. Huh? What do I know? What do I know?
Okay, but you were very specific.
I think you're spiraling and your decision-making lately has been crazy. And you're saying a lot of crazy shit.
Well, okay, but
crazy
that's
person.
really hurtful.
What do I know? What do I know?
It seemed like you knew very well a couple sentences
your
ago.
brother too, and your friend is also.
Wait,
saying
other people are talking about me?
Well, I've been planting it in their heads, but yeah.
All right, that's it.
What
guys.
do I know?
Tigerbelly's over.
What do I know?
That's why that's why I brought it up.
But I made an appointment for you have your very first in your life therapy session.
She's the one that got Bobby into therapy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, that was everything he's done in the last few years has been her.
Because of her. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know she was the one that got him into it. I thought that's something that just all these LA comics do, you know?
Tomorrow?
Generically, like, you know. Or not generically, but...
people showing up.
Yeah, they all go to therapy because some crazy gold-digging fucking lunatic bitch gets them into therapy after they alienate them from their family and anybody that actually gives a shit about them.
Oh, that's fair.
What's up? 2? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going.
And I'm so glad that you are going.
Yeah, I just don't feel like I'm Kanye. I'm going to go to an Apple store and do rap on one of the tables.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
You never know. I've done it. You think that
What did
I'm
you
a
do?
sane person now?
No, I don't think you've ever been a sane person. I think that you put out, because I was thinking about this the other day. Khalyla puts out some crazy things like jerking off dogs and fucking her brothers and stuff that she said, by the way. She says these crazy things like that, I think, in a way to shield her from the horrible manipulations that she does. Because now she's going like, oh my God, even though I'm controlling you and telling you what to do, I'm also crazy.
What have you done?
The reason I was 5153 fucking times in my life is because I lost my mind. I had a nervous breakdown.
You didn't lose your mind. You know who lost their mind?
Who?
Licks.
You have schizophrenia.
Yeah, Licks. I would believe you. And your actions sometimes are very pure and full of love.
Oh, wow, he really does look like he's on something in this, huh?
Yeah, he sounds like it too.
Yeah, this is a different...
Sound like himself.
Yeah.
Some of your actions, though, are diabolical and
Diabolical?
aggressive and violent.
So she said that sometimes the stuff you do is diabolical, aggressive, and violent. And he stayed with her for another 3 years.
And I want to say something to you guys.
He still lives with her.
I think he just moved out.
Did he?
I mean, this is within a couple days ago. I didn't play it because I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I heard.
Anything. I was going to let it go, maybe write a book about it later or do something, but...
Wow, he is broken. And it's, dude, she took... This is worse. If you really think about it, she didn't just take advantage of like a low self-esteem Bobby Lee, because Bobby Lee has low self-esteem, he always says it, but he took advantage of a drug-addled, you know what I mean? A drug-addled, losing his mind Bobby Lee. So she just preyed on him. Then she crooked her claws in him so that way she could ride her. Look, the only reason she's on a show is because she fucked Bobby Lee. This woman's not a comic, you know? It's not like this woman is a comedian or an actress or anything.
She just fucked her way into the group of friends.
This is one of those where a lot of people say that and you go, that's not fair. She's actually pretty funny. Some people, you know, they say that, but they're fun. But she's not funny. She's not the funniest person on any one of her own shows. She's only the most interesting person because she's fucking insane. What did happen? What did I do?
You broke it. You broke the internet.
Fuck.
People kept saying something. Everyone's been promising for years someone's going to break the internet, and Royce finally did it.
But she tried to kill me the other day.
Whoa! Back up. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Licks.
What? That escalated very quickly.
You have schizophrenia.
Yeah,
All right, let's
Licks.
see.
I would believe you. And your actions
He's doing this a lot. You notice that?
Yeah.
sometimes are very pure and full of love. Some of your actions, though, are diabolical and aggressive and violent. And I want to say something to you guys, and I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let it go, maybe write a book about it later or do something, but she tried to kill me the other day.
Oh my God!
Do you know
you're
what he's
such
talking
a
about? Yeah,
fucking liar.
She knows what you're talking about?
Oh, not only does he
Wow.
know, not only does he
You know,
know.
you should be a politician. The amount of people that you influence with your lies is really
Really?
staggering.
That's you. She's the amount of people you influence with that's you.
I 100% believe that she tried to kill.
Yeah, I honestly, after everything we've seen, yeah, and 5153 times.
Can I say this? She kneed me in the jaw, so she takes my head. She knees me in the jaw. I open my mouth, and blood starts oozing.
Why did she knee him? What happened
Influence
here?
with your lies is really like staggering.
Can I say this? She kneed me in the jaw, so she takes my head. She knees me in the jaw. I open my mouth, and blood starts oozing. I admit,
it was pouring out of your mouth.
I had blood oozing out of my mouth. I couldn't talk, and my mouth. I opened my mouth. It's blood. Okay, and the sides of my mouth. There's 2 gigantic holes.
Oh, I hate that.
From these.
Can I show you guys the video?
There's a video?
Well, I'm going to let you...
Sounds
He's
premeditated.
giggling
It's
about
not premeditated.
It.
So this is what he does. Anytime I turn... Because we're filming stuff for Bobby right now, right? So my camera is always on. And when the camera is on, he himself turns on. So what he wanted to do was pin me down and tickle me. And... which was a really grave mistake because he tried to go for a single leg. He got my leg, pinned it down, put my foot right to his face, like pinned it down to his chest and face. I instinctively retracted and pulled my leg upwards.
She did it on purpose. 100% she's lying. She did it on purpose because she doesn't
explaining it.
She doesn't like to be tickled, and she told Bobby not to do it anymore. And he did it because he's being, we're assholes. And she did it on purpose. Exactly, Mercer, right. She is over-explaining. Like whenever somebody's guilty, like in the first 48 or whatever, and you see the interrogation and they keep talking too much.
To save myself.
It's like any of that where we were right, and then I moved my leg.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
And it hit his jaw and it
Absolutely
shut
not.
his mouth.
It's crazy.
He closed his jaw on his own tongue.
Oh, that's crazy.
And so I freaked out because I heard the noise. It was like a pop. And then he rolls over the side of the bed and he opens his mouth and he's just pouring blood.
Gilbert, imagine 2 kids tickling each other.
You bit your own tongue. How does that mean?
Okay, got it.
It's your knee.
Imagine 2 kids tickling each other.
Having a good time.
Having a great time.
Yeah.
Giggling.
Yeah.
Like kids, right? And then all of a sudden, one of the kids, right, pulls out a gun and kills the other kid. That's exactly what out of nowhere.
She's angry. Look at her body language. She is angry. She's angry because this story started with her throwing Bobby under the bus and saying that he was manic and he needs help and there's an intervention, and then it turned on her, and the moment any heat you put on her, she falls apart.
It was just an abrupt, violent episode that she has.
How did you react?
Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear this audio, but...
Can you please put the pillowcase back onto the pillow, please? I won't perform for your camera.
So what he wanted to do...
Hold on.
Wait, you just said that you've been filming stuff for Bobby, and that whenever the camera comes on, his personality
He just turns on.
And he literally in the video is like, please don't film me.
I don't want to perform for your camera. That's what he said.
That's exactly what out of nowhere, that she.
How did you react?
Can you please put the pillowcase back onto the pillow, please? I won't perform for your camera.
So what he wanted to do was pin me down and tickle me. See, so we were filming.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to. I'm asking for you to put the pillow back in the case.
You want me to put the pillow back in the case?
Please.
Is that what you want?
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward.
No.
Okay?
Play it out.
Bobby's fucked up.
Okay, fun times.
Play it out. We'll cut it out if we.
So he grabs my wrist. See, he grabs
And
my.
then I'll take the wrist out.
Laughter. Okay.
He's pinning me down.
Okay.
Ay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Pins my leg down.
Okay. And
Bobby, what happened? You okay?
Oh my God, she loves it.
She's an awful human.
Oh my God. Sweet.
That's
look
the end of the video.
Let me see his mouth.
This is the second video.
Oh my God.
look.
You have blood coming out of your tongue.
He was also fucking high as shit in this too.
Yeah, he was fucked up.
Wow, these people are a mess, dude.
They are a fucking mess.
Oh fuck.
She's evil.
Yeah, she's straight up evil person.
I don't know. Bobby Lee looks like he knows how to party, if you ask me.